Still just looking towards Monster. There's still one flash in play for NAVI. So they might try and time that well. It was actually Simple stealing the kill from behind him.
The artist formerly known as Nipple.
Ooh.
Taking one in the face. Jerry's moving through those dualies down. It will be lost again as Simple looks for his third of the round. You can see the flashbang support as result is dropped, leaving Krad and Zorte. Now it's just Zorte, 1 versus 3. NAVI able
to map control utility to be on point from them. They will slowly start to move towards bathrooms where Bit is not ready for that first fight, and Simple can't follow up either. Great start to the round from Krad.
Huge start to the first buy round for FORZE. Going to get expensive very quickly for NAVI. Well, it already has, really. How do you respond to this situation? Combine the efforts on B. The A-bomb site's well and truly been taken. Simple sending it once again. Bit's pretty close as well. Nice combo. Bit could hear him. Getting tagged one way or another, Krad. Down he goes. NAVI needed an aggressive response. Little short on util. You can see Jerry trying to make a difference now. What is happening there? NPL's got a USP. Perfecto. Maybe trying to switch weapons. I don't know, but NPL's gone down in the meantime, as has Simple. The dream is collapsing pre-PDQ pretty damn quick for NAVI. 2 versus 3 now. Flurry of frags suddenly for FORZE. You can see Jerry is using the time he has afforded to him. Still a minute on the clock for FORZE.
Jerry is low on health here, so this fight is winnable for Perfecto, and indeed the headshot delivered. And now FORZE have to figure out, do they want to go into this B site? They've seen one of the 2 players here, but maybe they'll use that info to their advantage. Where that Perfecto is likely positioned on short. And now that Perfecto is in that advanced position, Bit decides to rotate away. So it really is all on the anchor. Oh no, Bit has come back and spotted them. The smoke onto the site will help though. Molly into short, not going to do enough because Perfecto's able to smoke it himself, but the fight won by Zorte. And now Bit has to find both these players, and well, he's been blinded early. That allows a reposition. Xiaofi also able to fall back. And now Bit has to clear out so many angles on this retake, and Xiaofi's reposition. It just ends up walking out straight to his death from the team flash.
I feel like there's the anime by the way, but I feel like every round so far they've been super aggressive towards the A-bomb site. So we'll see if or when they change things up. Anime powered by Monster though. NPL holds things down. Exactly what NAVI needed, but it is always about how you finish, not about how you start. And Result is here now looking to find something. Caught with a grenade in his hand, and the Molly will do the rest of the work. Does get a frag for his troubles, but it's 3-on-2 in favor of NAVI.
Oh, now Krad can be a crazy player at times. I've seen him do some mad things. He might not need to here because Zorte just wins that fight against Simple straight up, and now Krad does try to go through the smoke. Zorte still able to trade, but Perfecto might be unexpected in his position. He's pushed to the right here. Playing back from truck now as Zorte tries to close the gap. 23 seconds. Plenty of time to try and clear these angles. Now he knows. And the molly is going to be so valuable here. Perfecto forced to the right. Zorte hits the shot, but not the frag. Second time he gets it, and FORZE.
They may be forced to play a little more passive. That's the bomb seen immediately by NPL, which will mean rotation for these ecoing NAVI players.
Oh, whoa, hang on, where did that come from? Electronic just finds 2 Deagle headshots from the heavens. Maybe there's more to this round than anticipated. Another fight goes the way of NAVI. This time the pistols might just get it done. Zorte, the only man remaining, has to clutch again. But the spray transfer isn't enough. Simple arrives from the back lines, and just when it looks like FORZE have got control on this T side, NAVI do that to them.
That's one way to keep the score close then, isn't it?
It's in this position. See that NPL has the incendiary ready if Simple needs to shoot. Oh, good timing on it. Simple able to get away with the opener and uses that flash to get back to safety. Really well worked by Simple early.
1 minute on the clock for the 4 remaining players who have no flashbangs. They have 2 smokes they could maybe use to obscure some angles, but that could end up in giving the CTs places to hide. But they wish they could hide from Simple. That bomb is almost in T-spawn, but there are 40 seconds remaining, but that's a lot of work for 2 players to do on the A bomb site in the meantime. Jerry swinging forward, and there was a smoke to obscure some vision, but will it be enough? Crad has got more to find after getting 2 headshots. Electronic and Perfecto down on the site, Simple creeping now. 24 seconds remain, and now Zorte has to do it all again, but he's walking into a crossfire because we have bring the right-hand side, while Electronic keeps an eye on the left. Now, Result could pop out from connector here if required. Down goes Shalfie. There's a quick pop out, but where's the communication about Perfecto's position? He gets another one for free. 3 on 3 as Crad moves through Monster then, and Perfecto's surely about to get barbecued. Indeed he is, but there'll be a trade with Molotovs as Zorte once again is in the clutch. 1 versus 2, Simple and Electronic both on the site, but with connector door open, he's going to be paranoid about his 6. Continuing to move forward, bombs on the floor as well, 30 seconds. This is doable, but he has to dodge the AWP. Smoke up to cover some angles, but he can't cover.
He still had the edge, and then they made a play to bring it back. And now this mid-aggression is working wonders for Bit. This time he wins the opening 2 fights. And Simple will just fall back happy with the man advantage.
All the wrong angles, or is he? You can see the distraction with the smoke into the molly. Shalfie with a grenade in his hand. What are you trying to do with that? You can't do that versus Navi. Result and Zorte remain 2v3. NPL is in the smoke. Oh, he's given his position away and he's run. That's going to be very costly indeed. But they're playing together. A crossfire as there is bomb plant pressure. Zorte going for the plant now, dancing around the pillar. The scope will be heard. Perfecto moving closer. What will his timing be like? We can see Zorte still holding the angle. But he's moving forward. He's a support Grenadier as well. But he finds what he's looking for. That's a big frag, especially with the output that we've seen from Simple in this half so far. Now, previously when they got an early-ish frag on the A-bomb site, they collapsed towards B immediately. I do wonder if they might be doing the same. Bit sees the shadows and pre-fire. Doesn't make the full connection, and Zorte is covering the angle. Things get more expensive for Navi as Electronic creeps around the smoke. Then there were 2. Perfecto and NPL remain. Forza in a strong position for their 5th round. 36 seconds on the clock, and they've got 405 players on that B bomb site. Perfecto of $2,800 remaining. Would love to hold on to this rifle, but he won't be holding on to the round.
Finally, some success for FORZE. After that 4-round streak that we look, then Bit is in a position where he likely is going to have to fight his way out of it. He's got the first, turns around. It's NPL here to help him. Finally, they deal with Bit. Electronic also in position. Nice shot from Jerry, but it's still a man disadvantage. And look at the rotate. Everyone from
At certain spots. You can see connector door's been blown off as well. Zorte posted up, Bit dancing, top connector. There's the cover for Zorte taken away. And there's a cover for Bit. Simple taking Crad down as he tries to trade the frag. Both these teams dancing around the connector position, top, middle, and bottom. There's a hell of a frag from Shalfie. And maybe there's a chance of Forza after all.
Yeah, it looked like NPL kind of just fell off his elevated angle there, so maybe that's what allowed Shalfie the favorable fight. And now this B site will be the end goal for FORZE by the looks of things, using all their utility towards B. Look at the possessions from Navi. Perfecto still down below. Electronic can help him, but Jerry has taken 2 kills from that equation, and now they can get that bomb down. Oh my God, Simple.
Does he go for a wallbang again? No, it's just going to be a clean one from him. Zorte once more in the clutch. He's had many 1vx's in this half to deal with, and here is another one. Got to be careful around that smoke in case it's the one way. You can see him just jiggling, trying to bait a shot in case there is one. No one's touched the bomb just yet, though. There it is. So where is the cover now? He looks for Simple, but Simple will get there first. You can see the mouse going up. Doesn't go down too fast, though. And then with that, it'll be 10. Are they hiding? Look at this pixel angle from NPL. Spots Jerry and pops his head immediately. Squeezed it like a grape. This is so interesting. Not one, but two players through Monster. Probably reading that eventually a CT must appear, and surely a free frag is around the corner. Starting to advance now, and Resalt's found two from that short position. Always a thorn in the side, a CT holding that short spot. Bit fishing, NPL around the corner looking to swing now. Imagining maybe he's low on bullets, but he still manages to deliver a third one before eventually going down. Result: Crad and Shalfie versus Electronic and Bit. 3 USPs and a Glock. Will they move together through Monster? USP is going to be in the back. 30 seconds remain as Crad makes his way over as well. Shalfie's holding an off angle. Almost one for free. Swinging on Electronic. Bombs dropped as well. Now it gets harder for Bit. 1 versus 2. And Crad
coming through in the CIS region. This angle from Crad. This guy goes so aggressive sometimes, but Bit there to meet him. And it's hard going up against Bit, man. Always headshots from this guy.
Now he could catch these players off guard. NPL is the man at the back. Oh, the timing. Issa flashbang just as he reveals himself top connector. But I haven't seen the bomb just yet. We can see it's in the hands of Bit, who's near T-spawn. But which way do they go? Short B is in the control of FORZE. It's going to kill time for NAVI if they want to head in that direction. But do they feel like they need to in order to make a play in the right direction? There goes the flashbang. Result will eat that one, but not before he finds both of them somehow. What a performance from Result. His 12th kill, and that could be everything. Where are the remainder of NAVI going? They're looking to fall back.
No time for them. I think because Result survives in that position for so long, just buys that extra time.
Fire a bullet, so there's not as much warning as FORZE could have had, but we'll see if they're ready for it. Shalfie and Resalt here, Jerry to hold the high ground as well. It's a nice looking setup for FORZE, but they still need to deliver the frags. There's a jump through the smoke. Shalfie's in the smoke himself. He can't see what's going on. How does he trade then? Look at these frags come through from Electronic and Perfecto. Seems to have solved the issue for now, but Shalfie is still here. Smoke is going. Electronic gets his bell rung, but he's still alive with 12 HP. Crad and Zorte remain 2 on 2. Zorte has an idea of where Electronic is. Crad's on a long rotation. Simple and Short B.
Ready here. Electronic in this advanced position. They don't have the bomb in hand right now, but a flash over the top. Electronic looking for this angle. He finds it. And now Jerry in an uncomfortable position. He gets traded. Where's the bomb going, though? The bomb might come back towards A here.
How does it get to its teammates, though? There are 2 CTs between them, and they've spotted the guys on the A bomb site as well. The jig might be up here as they are both lost to Zorte. And now Simple's in no man's land. He'll trade Zorte, but does he know that Crad is there as well on the flank? He can give the warning to Shalfie as to what is happening. He'll have an angle from Connector as well. If he isn't hurt, there's Perfecto, there's Simple, there's no frag for Crad. Shalfie then 1v1, but Simple will trade down. FORZE are going to have to do this the hard way. Oh, no. That's a psychological defeat as well as a physical one.
They didn't even tag him.
The Mac 10. Oh, man. That is... I think that's where this map might be lost. Honestly. How do you come back from that? Well, Zorte's on long. And the bomb's heading towards the A bomb site. It is a 2 versus 4, so we're asking for a hell of a lot here. And he is somewhat flanking now, while Simple lurks. Oh dear, oh dear. After such a battle on Overpass, it's been a great example of why this map is so awesome when you have the right level to play it. But that Mac 10 situation is disastrous for FORZE. That puts NAVI on game points.
Yeah, that sucks. Simply put, 2 rifles against the Mac 10. To lose out like that, brutal. Great flash onto Simple, but he's playing a position where he's able to tuck back into cover. They are really hunting aggressively here, NAVI. Want to take everything away from FORZE. It will not win that fight. And so it looks like the 2 rifles should be saved. Something for FORZE to work with, and they've been able to be competitive in these rounds when they have the weaknesses in their buy, so who knows? Maybe they can keep us in this one, but it does feel like NAVI are just always having the edge when they need it as this map goes on. Simple close to the 30 bomb right now. Bits also had a very solid performance for himself. Smoke down early. Always got to be careful. Got to make sure that does, in fact, extinguish the incendiary. Try and throw it a little closer to the flame. It doesn't just fly straight through. Here we go.
Ooh.
Boost for Xiaofi.
They need something. Yeah, they really do need something. Even if he can't get a kill here, this is information. This is quite telling. This time the MAC-10 will be defeated. And then there were 4. Zorte might be good for a frag hit, or I don't know if he got some sound cues. He must have heard something there. That would explain him carrying on as well. So the presence being eliminated towards B maybe forces Navi's hand to show some presence there in order to pull the defensive from pillar to post. We can see Krad fishing as that smoke will soon be dissipating. Falling back to the site. Zorte, though, creeping around, has been punished by Simple. He is carrying the bomb, but I don't know if Zorte was facing him, if he has that information. 37 seconds in this 4-on-4. Still plenty of util for Na'Vi to make an execute onto a site, but which one will it be?
Oh, well, Result wins that B short fight, and that might make Na'Vi go back towards A. They feel like he was so far forward, they don't want to commit to that B bomb site. And so it is Krad and Xiaofi with a great chance on the hold. It spots that first player. 12 seconds. They need these entries, and they've got them. 2 entries onto the A site. That bomb will go down, and FORZE might be locked out here. Smoke is down. Jerry desperately looking for something. Result the same, but Simple playing on the front foot. And Jerry has it all to do, and they're not even giving him the fight right now. Simple's locking him in from behind. That should be it. P2 fitting.
Gonna be a hell of an incendiary considering where all these players are standing. And down they go. A huge read from FORZE. And a fantastic start from them, but it is a pistol round after all. Simple, of course, with the P250 and armor, as you often find him on the T side. Result keeping an eye on things. Just jiggling, not outstaying his welcome there. Wanting to sit on the advantage, but this can still be turned around. Pistol rounds are often explosive, and this one is no different. I think that was a hard read from FORZE with that incendiary down mid. But the job is not done yet. That will certainly help, though, as will that, leaving Perfecto 1 versus 5. Bomb on the floor, switching easy to deal with unless a molly comes Xiaofi's way.
Couple of smokes at the ready to try and cut off those angles. Xiaofi should indeed be smoked off. That's a bit of damage through. We'll see if Krad is indeed isolated here on the bomb site. Do they want to fight and try and help him? They do, but they don't succeed. Both players dropping on the site itself. And now FORZE probably have to set up this retake. They can't deny that bomb from being planted.
Worst case scenario for FORZE. Great execute with a little util from Na'Vi. Xiaofi swings and faces both of them, and Result gets utterly deleted by Simple. ET's in the mid position, but it will be an incendiary. In the meantime, Zorte's got a lot of work to do on this bomb site. Caught with a grenade, but a flashbang will certainly help him. These flashes really working out for Zorte as he finds the T's stuck in the choke point. Result is still here as well. Bombs on the floor. Simple taking the place of his teammate, getting his bell rung, but delivering the frag fast enough. Very, very awkward advance there for Na'Vi, trying to break FORZE's by immediately, and there's still the possibility to do that in this 2 versus 3.
Bomb has been dropped in the open, so Na'Vi will have to likely move towards this bomb site. Final Perfecto starting to creep on in. No one in Donut right now, but Na'Vi can't know that. So they smoke off that position. Simple actually didn't get the bomb there. And Xiaofi just able to land that shot. Only one needed. Nice turn from Perfecto. Spot.
Looks like there's potential for a split of the A bomb site, but there's also still potential towards B. Result eats a big flash, and he'll be devoid of information as he goes down in that mid area. FORZE need the info at the very least to try and figure out what Na'Vi might be up to here. You can see the bomb still poking towards mid, but there's two T's poking towards either bomb site at present. Sorte being patient for now, but Xiaofi will deliver a revenge kill for FORZE, who have a bigger focus towards B now.
And that looks like a very good call right now. That bomb is going to be towards B. There is still time to go back. Na'Vi decide to do here. FORZE actually adjusting their setup. They've just heard the molly. They've got the aggression from Crab, but now he spots some players. And he calls for assistance back towards this B bomb site. Still Na'Vi not decided. NPL finally hits a headshot, and I think that bomb is going to go back to A. It's only Zorte here, but the AWP might do enough. The bomb drop with no time remaining. Nothing Na'Vi can do about it.
The dance of these two teams
is the question. They want to go even further here. So might look to activate. Doesn't realize they're so close by. Jerry unable to clean up. 2 clean kills for Na'Vi, and this flank won't be quick enough. Look at these positions that Na'Vi are getting into now. This is so uncomfortable for the CTs.
Yeah, Krad's got to find something to extinguish here before the full fire comes his way. Indeed, it will do. Hammer time as far as Simple's concerned. That makes it a 5 versus 2. They can't afford this round, FORZE. See if they can keep these weapons up. They'll even need to be careful about scoping because NPL's getting closer and closer. Lots of potential for the round to come from Na'Vi, especially if they can take a few more players with them in this one. Simple taking the lead now on the T side with 8 kills, but Xiaofi has 11 for the CTs. Krad's only got the 1 for now, so if he can find a better time of things, then maybe FORZE's fortunes can change. Zorte desperately trying to hold on to the AWP here. We'll see if he's able to do so. It's getting expensive for Nubs.
That nade will do a bit of early damage, but Simple already in position here. Jerry has to fight him. Wins both early fights. Electronic tried to trade, put the smoke down to get into position, but Jerry just too good in those early duels.
Advantages. Slowly falling back now. 40 seconds remain. The smokes on the T side have come and gone. It's going to be guns blazing to find something in this round. Now, what is the goal here? 2v5, 30 seconds left on the clock. Is it to make it expensive? Is it to plant the bomb? Either way.
Xiaofi really has been farming some of those anti-ecos. Look at this from Na'Vi, straight into the B-bomb site. Electronic, no time to waste. And they're not able to get much going from his angle. Trades all over the bomb site, and it's Na'Vi with that bomb planted in a 2v2.
Well, this one has escalated quickly. There's 1 kit on the 2 CT players. Reso with 22 HP. Who goes first? Who trades? Not the easiest situation to take it.
Players. Simple going to be running up early. He wants this fight against Jerry. And Xiaofi here this time, though. Trade available, but Jerry, the second man there. Again, that cave position reinforced for FORZE, constantly fighting for it. And oftentimes winning those early fights there.
Would be interesting if they can find an angle, but Resol's very curious. Wants to know if anyone's here, taken somewhat of an off angle. And he has picked the right bomb site. If the grenades go first, then that's going to be so painful. NPL 1v1. Jerry has the angle. Zorte on the way. But Jerry will deliver the goods. Another round secured for...
Smoke down early. Simple finally winning one of those early fights. That was over towards mid. That's got one back, but Jerry wants to go.
Simple's in trouble as well. This one could still go either way. Jerry Got a nice angle on this bomb site. Perfecto drops. There goes NPL to trade. Bomb spotted. Shalfie on the way, but it's a very long rotation indeed.
It's a long and lonely road back to the B-bomb site for Shalfie. He's had an incredible half here. 22 kills to his name. He needs 2 more if FORZE want double digits at the half. Has to go for it. As soon as he starts to cut the noise, the time is so far against him. I think he's got to get a move. That is going to help them split this A site. No presence on mid for Na'Vi, so the Glocks have the opportunity here. That smoke makes life awkward for them, and Bit delivers early. Electronic here alongside him. That crossfire is deadly, and Result just looking for any way in. But it's a 1v5 he has to win. He's got the USP. He's got basically no chance yet. Electronic gives him another fight. I think now Na'Vi should just turtle up and realize there's no need to give this one away here.
"45 seconds to do it. Na'Vi will look to make it as hard as possible. Still players in mid. Bit spotted on the site. Still got, oh my days, Result, what was that? He knows Bit's around the corner, trying to avoid a 1 versus 2. He's still got 30 seconds, but he's going to need to reload soon, and that's going to be super awkward. 1 HP, oh, 7 HP for Bit. Down a donut position, though. FORZE are poking everywhere at the moment. The bomb is yet to be seen, as we can see. It has been dropped in a passive position. With only 3 players, someone eventually is going to have to go back and collect it. We can see Jerry's made his way onto the A-bomb site. Shalfie's looking for opportunity in the meantime. Does he try and catch someone rotating over towards A, or does he go back for the bomb? There's still a minute on the clock, but Jerry, surely if he continues, then Bit's going to have a better angle. This is awkward. It's a standoff, but again, FORZE are the ones who have to make the move here.
Oh no, Jerry never clearing that corner. Bit, I think, made a good decision there to just leave that A-bomb site. He only had the MP9. He felt uncomfortable there alone. Jerry tries to stray out, and that's where the MP9 pays off a bit. It looks like Na'Vi are more than happy to set up to play retake. They have kits. They still have some utility. They're going to try and work together, but it's 2 MP9s on mid right now. Result wins that initial duel. There's the second headshot, but still 2 more to find. He goes aggressive on the reposition, but I think he's been spotted. And they're up to a 10-9 lead because of it. Still the pressure on. Both teams with basically no money in the bank. Is back to AKs for FORZE, but look at the aggression. The flash into mid is perfect for Simple early. He's out in the open, though. He's exposed, so he gets traded. And now FORZE look to group up over towards A.
Shalfie getting dropped, Bit looking sharp as well as these FORZE players. FORZE needs to get these AKs away from Na'Vi. But the FAMAS will be enough for Electronic. Great angle. Jerry to trade, though. 2 versus 3 in favor of Na'Vi. Still a minute on the clock, and then there were 2 for both squads. But NPL is
tested early by Na'Vi. A lot of utility used. And Jerry just about hits the headshot before dying in his own molly.
died for the cause. Grenades while blind. It's really scary to watch. I'm scared for him. Simple says hello with the AWP. Very hard to respond to that angle. So tight, but maybe the smoke will be the way. Bit forced to fall back. 1 minute on the clock. The bomb at the mouth of mid. Will there be a wide swing from Crad? No. Hard for Joe to trade in that situation. But he'll manage to get there eventually. Down to 8 HP, though. That is a big, big frag. They know Simple's in donut, and he's still standing in that position. Jerry's on the way to try and do something about that. Simple's aware of that situation. Missed the angle for a second, though, but Jerry will be dealt with. The USP is enough. 3 versus 2. No more util for FORZE. They've got to find the long-range frag, because eventually this angle will be exposed to Simple as well. That's what he was looking for. Perfecto dropped NPL behind. Still hiding from Simple. Did he spot NPL there? Perhaps he did. He's got Shalfie in for support. 3 bullets remain in the magazine. Still being teased by NPL. Still peeking. NPL trying to find a trade fragger. He's baiting all these shots from Sorte and still hasn't been touched somehow on the bomb now. While Simple covers, but they will be dealt with. No sound cues for Bit just yet. And this looks like the right read, but will it have the right timing? Some early presence shown. Oh, that's the smoke for Donut, isn't it? No, it's for the CT angle instead, so Donut will still be a problem. But Bit's the only man there. He is blind, maybe spotted. Look how fast that swing is from FORZE as well. What did NAVI do here? Did they even go for the retake at this point? We're getting re-smokes come into these angles. Surely it would be a suicide mission to chase off this. They can't afford to lose these weapons, NAVI. This would be a horrible time for everything to be lost.
I think they're hanging around and just seeing if they can find a fight early, but FORZE aren't giving that away. Big call for NAVI here. Do you commit to the retake? They can't find anything. I don't think they can go for it. And it looks like they agree. 14 for FORZE, about to be confirmed. And I love the pace change. All in on this A site early in a round. Electronic actually falls there. On display, but they're going to flash through it here. Electronic in position, able to double down despite being blind. Oh, an NPL here to help from up above. Big mid-hold from NAVI. And surely no way into this round now for FORZE.
You can see the urgency for FORZE. They had to get something from that situation. They had to respond with some kind of trade eventually. Otherwise, the round is lost. But they were unable to do so. The round is lost anyway, and at this point, they still have money. No, Jerry would be short, but they more or less have money to buy in the next round. But they need to make it expensive. They need to keep NAVI short of something, lacking something. They need to make it Simple on the A-bomb site. Electronic in Donut, playing the gaps. Getting punished for his insolence. Well then, reinforcements on the way. Red room will be conceded. He'll be left alone by Bit as he makes his way towards A. The numbers are here for FORZE, but can they find the frag? Simple has started off well. Bit holding down a long position. So far, so good for NAVI. 4 on 3, 45 seconds. Orte straight up going for the plant. They'll cover the angles with the bomb, but they've got to find some kills here as well.
Oh, Result in a great position. NPL caught out. Another one for Result. He strikes from behind. And now NAVI have so many angles to clear, but Simple's got the first one. They know this angle is dangerous. Jerry being hard cleared here, but Bit not ready for the other angle.
And it seems they were going for something similar. But this time they're going to try and swing into mid with 3. Electronic sneaks a kill as that smoke goes up. Jerry swinging. The trades won't be in their favor though. NAVI in control now. So flashbangs go into the A-bomb site. Simple is waiting. Simple is lurking, but the flames are on the way. There'll be a boost. There'll be some elevation. Big headshot. That's a huge frag. But Bit's in Donut. He's got help coming through in that name of Electronic, who will fall actually. Bit dropped behind the smoke as well, and it's down to Perfecto. 1 versus 3. They're all tagged. The bomb's planted. He's alone. So far, so good. 2 more to find. 1 long, 1 in the temple. Putting a smoke up, trying to isolate the fights. But where are these final players? He doesn't have a kit. There might be one around him. Putting a smoke on the bomb as well. Looking for a flank, which is never going to come. This is burning time for him as well.
It was an Inferno pick. This time they leave it as the decider. See if it works out for them. Simple early, dealt with. Another player down in Boiler, but Bit can't land a single thing. And NPL spots that player, but back turned. He can't hit the headshot. That is a clean pistol for FORZE. Might just be save time for NAVI.
Yeah, with the Kevlar. Could be a consideration. Yeah, that was a full send from FORZE. No Kevlar for you, Electronic. Nothing comes for cheap in this pricey shop. FORZE are at the register. Yeah, Perfecto basically. Rotation. Simple. He went there for a second and stopped immediately. He realizes what could be happening here. There's spatial awareness. He's stuck between nomads and he doesn't know what to do. 10 seconds and the bomb is still top mid. Will there be even time to go for a plant here? What is happening? 5 seconds. There's no way this works out for them. There's no way, especially with Simple on the angle like that. The hesitation will be enough. A dirty head.
That's the pick. FORZE are going to activate on this A-Rap though. Got a couple of players up through A long. This is nice from Bit though. Smoke down, incendiary to follow. NAVI just want to delay for the rotation, but the wrap begins. MPL able to get one kill. That's important. Now he can survive on this bomb site. Xiaofi finally wraps towards him. But you see the players helping out here. Electronic arrives on the rotate. And Zorte unable to land. Ooh, straight towards A. This is a pace change, but one that NAVI might be ready for here.
Yeah, minute 20. They've got 4 players. Made 3 on the bomb site. Not sure if they were ready for that partnership on that long area, but the trades will go the way of FORZE just about. They're in a 2 versus 3 though, but they'll be able to plant the bomb at the very least. No post-plant grenade, simply fragging out Zorte, dancing and repositioning. You can hit some headshots through that wall, but perhaps not where Zorte is standing at the moment. Simple trying to identify what the makeup of these 2 players is as the mollies make their way towards the site itself. Zorte forced away as well. They're swinging together. Jerry looking to swing on MPL.
If you kill Bit, you don't fully expect a player to be in pit sometimes. And wow, straight into the action. Simple finds the fight down mid. MPL unable to follow up. Jerry deals with him. So just a 1-for-1 trade early.
Love the aggression from NAVI. Oh, that's a very nice HE indeed. Krads can't even absorb 1 bullet now. Won't have much to absorb if he runs into Simple though. Jerry with 3 HP and a dream. Bits coming from Banana. Maybe he gets a bomb plant from this. He has to act urgently. You can see Bit on the way, trying to pick up the AWP to make up for the low health. Blind for the time being. Don't know if they hear the scope. So they'll get rotation information. Smoke at the front of the site then from the T side as they look to cross towards pool, or maybe even jump on the barrels. Don't see that one every day. Faking the plant, Perfecto showing presence. Electronic getting dropped. We've got some cheeky strats here from FORZE. As grenades continue to rain in. Jerry over the top of that smoke. NAVI weren't ready for this gimmick, and it might break NAVI here as things continue in this fashion. Jerry with his 3rd of the round. NPL and Bill 5. Can't complain about that. Jerry will be his equal on 14. 9 deaths though on the T side as he'll be the battering ram. One of many for FORZE. Forcing their way through. Result takes the damage. Look at this kill feed though. Simple, NPL and Bit all combining to...
So weird.
He's 1, but he needs 2. 1 won't be enough in a 3 versus 5. He needs a second one. Focused on Perfecto, but what else can he get? Hello and goodbye. Now he needs to squeeze another one, and that's exactly what he was looking for. An open B bomb site, 3-on-3. Jerry behind enemy lines. 2 HP and a dream.
Oh, it's a deep CT smoke. Is there a gap? Not quite, so that bomb will cross safely. And it's a little bit of a slow reaction here, but finally NAVI trying to get into position. How do they go through this smoke, though? They've got flashes. Maybe that's the way to do it. Finally, it fades. Oh, but a molly replaces it.
They all have kits. Now, if Jerry gets 1 kill, that's really going to be huge for them, but he only had 2 HP. Down he goes. Did a good job, though. Zorte looking for a transfer, but the trades continue. That bomb is quite ticked, though. Bit swinging out with the pistol. Down to the 1 versus 1. Simple on the balcony, but surely he's run out of time. Indeed, he has. Yet another close...
Towards A, but got an apartments player here for FORZE. Result with a chance. Oh, it's such an annoying angle. He's playing too far below. Perfecto can't clear it. That's a man advantage for FORZE.
Result only with 1 from that boiler position. They start to move through now as Xiaofi defends from up top, but there he goes as well. It'll be a 2v2 then. Zorte's got a flash to maybe send Krad in as they close the distance on the site. They need to be quick because I don't see any kits. Krad going fishing for something, showing some presence, saying hello, inviting them to show themselves, trying to get closer. How does Zorte use this flash? Do they even know where both these players are? Flashing a bit. Great pop onto both of them. Handily dealt with. FORZE come back to take the 2nd pistol.
Top mid taken by NAVI. Bit of nade damage dealt onto MPL. And this, oh man, Xiaofi, he almost got caught there. Do they realize NAVI are through the flames, but Xiaofi lines up the double kill. Peeking with a flashbang, so ballsy, but he finally decides to tuck back. And now Simple might start to wrap up a long result. Wins that duel. Really hard angle for him. Finally bit able to trade. And that bomb will start to try and come towards this A bomb site. That smoke's big.
They've seen so many players, but they haven't seen the bomb just yet. They are closing a distance, though. Those beeps will be announced by Jerry. Crad can speed up his rotation. Bits in the apartments then. Perfecto on an island, as that smoke on long will soon be gone, and Xiaofi will start poking. Bit needs to stay with his teammate. Crad is dropped, looking for Xiaofi. That'll be a huge kill. Jerry moving forward as well. So awkward for Xiaofi. I think his death was guaranteed. Jerry now with the kit. 1 versus 2. Navi's done a great job. That flashbang is back. But nothing doing. A mixed bag for both squads. We see NPL and Perfecto. The T side have an MP9 and the FAMAS. How awkward indeed for Resolt. Also, he needs some help, and he's got some in Xiaofi, who makes it back into the right place at the right time to make it a 5-on-3. Simple smoked off. Forced to lament those frags that he can't really trade just yet.
Timing looked terrible initially. The FORZE able to recover, with Resolt having assistance from Xiaofi. And now NAVI just waiting for fights. They know they need a clean pick to get back into this round. Smoke into Arch. Allow Simple to start this wrap round. Here's those steps behind him. Try and take that fight. Great headshot from Simple. And that molly is going to force Resolt into the open here. It gives Electronic the chance for a kill. Could go for another. Running and gunning, but finally Crad trades from the site. Perfecto, who will try and get that bomb down, but he's so low. As soon as he gets it planted, might be wrapped from both sides.
There's one flash here for FORZE, and that's on the A bomb site. So I do wonder what the 3-man play is here towards Banana. Cherry showing more presence, but keep an eye on FORZE on the radar. They're all heading towards long now, poking and prodding. It's all going to be about a trade fragging. Everybody's short on grenades now. One flash for the CTs, one flash for the Ts. Crad looking to swing. This is that kind of chaos that we expect from FORZE. That mayhem, just going in dry and shooting. Zorte still there. Crad going back towards Library, but the bomb is heading back towards B while they're being entertained elsewhere. And there's only Jerry here to defend it.
CT smoke won't give away much. FORZE now figure it out, and that's the fight Jerry needed.
Going one beyond Simple as well. A third play makes his way over in Xiaofi. Navi starting to poke forward. Perfecto holding the angles as the riflers try to make their way in, but it's not working. Zorte's here with the AWP behind the pillar. Simple creeping, trying to find the right player. Xiaofi with 2, leaving NPL to wrap with 20 seconds to go in a 1 versus 5. The dream is collapsing.
And there's solid utility in play for NAVI. His A site hasn't been tested too often in recent rounds. It will be now. NPL countered by the utility again.
Resolt trying to hold down 2 jobs. Bit to be able to trade, and maybe there's opportunity. As the CTs are on the other side of the site, that incendiary could be huge though, unless the Ts get past it, forcing their way into the site now, dancing around the smoke grenades as a bomb plant at the very least, but it could be a lot more than that. Perfecto with an angle. Jerry's in the red already, 12 HP. How do they get onto this bomb site? This is surely suicide for FORZE. 14 to 11. Zorte's found the angle on Perfecto though. Simple now in a 1 versus 2 with the Deagle. Jerry has been dealt with. Zorte and Simple. 1 bullet left, but it's the USP to prevail and put FORZE on match point versus NAVI.
So well played by Zorte.
Past the angle. Bit's been lost in the meantime around the apartments. Aggression from FORZE. NPL trying to wrap. He will be denied. And then there were 3 for NAVI. 500 HP FORZE. They have not been touched just yet.
Almost look desperate there. The push through the smoke. Here comes the play to B. Zorte denies. Zorte again. It's electronic 1v5. He hits the first headshot, but FORZE have done it. They've taken down NAVI in their opening match of Pro League. And look at what it means to them.
It's a fantastic result for a relatively young squad with the wisdom. Jerry continues to be an enigma in Counter-Strike, but the output we've seen from some of the young players on that team results